Back on the tube again, doing the least used station by Underground line. Today, it's the turn of the Jubilee line.
The next station is Cannons Park. Doors will open on the left-hand side.
Cannons Park is in the London Borough of Harrow and is the penultimate stop at the top end of the Jubilee line, all the way out in Zone 5. When it opened in 1932, it was originally part of the Metropolitan Railway, but that just lasted for 7 years until 1939, when it became part of the Bakerloo. Then, in 1979, when the new Jubilee line was constructed, it was transferred over to that, and this whole branch up to Stanmore became part of the Jubilee. Oh, and when it was first opened, it was also known as Cannons Park Edgware in brackets, but this only lasted for a few months. Nowadays, facilities-wise, amongst some of the old architecture are nicely tiled staircases going up to each platform. There's a bus stop right outside, a cash machine, dot matrix indicators on the platforms with help points, and there's even this pleasant waiting room. Oh, and also, it's also one of those rare beasts, a tube station that has toilets, which is handy because I need to go. The Labyrinth, number 187, is really easy to spot on the right-hand entrance on the side of the ticket machines. But what about the surrounding area? I went for a walk. And in case you're wondering, is there actually a park at Cannons Park? There is, and it's here, and it's lovely. One of London's 53 park runs takes place in this park. It's a place where you can do a park and watch the tube trains, and over here is an excellent footbridge. We get a great view of the station. The station also does not have step-free access. There are 2 staircases, one on both sides, going up to the platform, which means I had to count the steps. So that's the all-important step count done, 43 steps, but how about the most important thing, and that's the passenger statistics. There are 27 stations on the Jubilee line, and 7 out of the bottom 8 in terms of passenger numbers are all at the end of this line. West Ham out to the east is the anomaly, as it's a more popular station to change at rather than be a destination in its own right. And even though Cannons Park usage has been increasing over the past few years, it still comes bottom of the list with 3.07 million entries and exits per year. Putting this onto the graph that will build up over the series to compare it with the other lines, that's half of the number of passengers that Black Horse Road has on the Victoria line. And so that's Cannons Park, the least used station on the Jubilee line. We'll continue to count down until we get to the least used station on the whole of the Underground.
This train terminates at Stratford.